There's one of the short ones right there. Hey guys. Hello guys. I need to go get some stuff at the store, so I'm gonna finish getting ready. But I don't know if these are the ones I'm gonna wear. I have a good movie for you guys to watch. I went to watch the Twister movie, the new one. It is so worth it. I'm telling you guys right now. I know going to the movies is so expensive, but I promise you this one's worth it. This one, you definitely want to make sure you watch at the movies. I would wear these, but I don't know if you can tell that they're going like that. Because of the box, I didn't put them all the way, I didn't push them all the way down. And since they're longer, when I slide the case in, it like smashes the lash. So let me finish doing my foundation. Anyways, a really good movie for you guys to watch. Let me put on... I need to find a good primer to put on because I feel like... I wonder where my... I don't know where all my face stuff is because I don't want to use this crap. No. What is going on here? Any of my face cameras, I can't find any. I'm gonna have to buy some, I guess. I have this one. But I don't think it has that much. Anyways, so the Twister movie was so good. It was worth watching at the movies. Normally, like, we wait for the movie to come out. Like, the first day the movies are not playing, a new movie isn't playing at the movie theaters. My kids always find, they always find like a link where you can watch the movies for free. Because it takes forever for it to come out on Amazon Prime and all that good stuff. But I really wanted to watch the new Twister movie because I'm like a huge fan of the 90s one, the one before this one. And it was so good. It's so worth watching. It's basically like the same concept of the first movie, but the opposite. Where are my clips? Where is all my crap, man? All my hair clips are missing. Hi, Juanita. Hi, Oniva. You guys need to go and watch it. So, you know, like on the original movie of the Twister movie, how the girl, like the poor friends, I guess like they're not like the rich ones that are big old scientists and all this shit, went to school and they're all educated for what they're doing. And then there's the other crew, which is, I guess they're not poor, but they just didn't go to college for none of that. And basically they're the ones that end up knowing what the hell they're doing more than the other people. It's kind of like that, except it's the other way around. Like the smart girl ends up going for the wrong team. She's with the scientist and all this shit. But it's crazy, dude. Like, it's a scary movie. I've never been in a tornado or live in a city where there is tornadoes, so that shit's probably hella scary. If you guys live where you have those, bro. If it's like the movies, that's scary, man. Like, I don't know how people... I'm just curious, like, why people like to stay living in those places, like, knowing damn well that can happen. That's scary. I wouldn't stay there. But I guess, I mean, what's scarier? The weather or the people? Because sometimes it's worse. People are worse. But this one was pretty cool because they end up, you know how on the first movie they were trying to get the machine, the Dorothy machine, has to be put right in front of the tornado for it to be able to suck all those little balls up in the air. This one's like that, but except the people, one of the other teams, because there's two teams against each other, right? They're both trying to do the same thing, but they're against each other. So anyways, the other team, they're crazy, bro. They go into the freaking tornado, and everyone's like, I'm like, there's no way they're going to stay in there while the tornado is going through. Hell no. They actually have these things on the truck that comes out and it digs like a little hole into the ground, like these big old metal things on the side of the truck. And whenever they get right in front of the tornado, because it's going to go towards them, which means they're going to be caught up in the middle of it, these big old metal things come out of the side of the truck and it digs these holes into the ground to like make sure that the truck will not fly into the air. Imagine in real life going through something like that. Like, would you really do that? Like, fuck no. But it's such a good movie. So hi Kathy. Go watch it. It's worth it. The movies are pricey. You guys know going to the movies is expensive. That's why you gotta take your own snacks and shit. But just getting in is expensive. But experience-wise, I'm telling you straight up, experience-wise, if you're like, it's expensive or whatever, experience-wise, it's worth it. I would tell you guys like, oh, you know, just wait for it to come out and you could watch it on Prime or any other and not any other place like HBO, Showtime, or anything like that, and pay the fee and watch it at home. But no, this one, it's worth watching at the movies. I'm telling you, it's so worth it. It's really good. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I go to the movies, if I'm not that interested, I'll fall asleep. Well, Oniva, they wear, like, you know when you go on the roller coasters, like the big roller coasters, and they put on like a harness kind of thing, like they strap not like a regular, they don't wear just regular, they have regular seatbelts in this truck, but they also have these big old strap, like racer straps that they put on right before they hit the tornado. And it's just insane to see them do that, because I'm like, what the fuck? And sometimes, don't you wonder, like, where do they get all these ideas from? Like, they must be doing it. Like, there has to be a reason that they came up with this idea. Like, there must be people out there doing shit like this. My son one time found, it's not like the dark web. It's actually on YouTube, but it was like a video that was leaked onto YouTube, which was, I guess it came from the dark web, some shit like that, like a website where they have a bunch of like crazy shit on there. I had told you guys this a while back about it, but it was based on a bunch of crazy stuff. And there was a story on there where these kids were recording chasing tornadoes and stuff. And those kids ended up passing away because they flew into the tornado or whatever. But they were recording the whole time while they were inside of the tornado, and somebody actually found the tape of it, and that got leaked onto somebody shared it onto the website, onto that website, and then it got leaked onto YouTube, and it was fucking scary, bro. Like, that shit was scary. I would be running the opposite direction. But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, I get it that if you were born there, whatever, you have no choice. You can't really pick where you're born because your parents, right? But as an adult, why would you want to stay living there knowing that there's tornadoes, hurricanes, freaking all that crazy shit? Like, why would you not want to move? That's the crazy thing to me. I would love to know why people don't move out of those places. And then something bad happens like this, like a hurricane or a tornado, and it destroys their homes. And it's like, well, y'all chose to stay living there. I fucking would leave. I really would leave. I'd be too scared to stay in a place like that. Hell no, no thank you. But anyways, it's a really good movie. So I was, you know how they always play previews? So I don't have cable at home. We have Amazon Prime. We have Netflix. We got Hulu. We have a few other different programs to watch. Like, we basically just watch movies or shows. But if you guys have Hulu or Amazon Prime, you know, you can watch anything on there, like the news. You can watch documentaries. You can watch some of the shows that comes out on the regular cable. Anyway, so that's why we don't have cable. Plus, where I live, when I first moved to Rio Rancho in this area, they didn't have Comcast, which I used to have Comcast at my old house in Santa Fe. We always had Comcast, which I love Comcast. But over here, they didn't provide that service. As of right now, they're actually, since last year, they've been destroying the freaking neighborhood. Placing all these, like all the equipment and stuff to be able to have Comcast so we can get the services over here. So I don't know if we're gonna end up getting it or not, but we'll see. Anyways, so I never get to really see like previews to new movies coming out because obviously on Netflix they don't show shit like that. Sometimes I don't even think on Amazon Prime, it's just like regular, if there is commercials, it's like ads, regular ads. But they're coming out with the new Beetlejuice, which it comes out, I believe, in September. And then the new Wizard of Oz movie is coming out in November. So I'm pretty excited about those. They seem really good. And then there was a scary one too, but I don't remember what it was called. I don't know if it was Quiet or something like that. I don't know. But those ones seemed really, really good to watch. The new Wizard of Oz, it's not called Wizard of Oz, it's called Wicked. That one's going to be really good. So those are two movies, new movies that are coming out now, I guess, winter, fall. That seem to be worth watching. But don't you guys feel like ever since like Netflix took off, there really isn't like a huge... I feel like people don't get really excited about movies anymore because everything is always on freaking Netflix. But I remember, like, me growing up in the 90s, I mean, everybody was big old huge fans of, well, I'm a big old huge fan of movies. I have a stack of DVDs and DVDs and DVDs that I've collected all those years, but now I feel like everybody's so invested in freaking TikTok or YouTube that nobody really watches TV or, well, at least this new generation, guarantee they really don't. They really don't. So it seems like there's not really good movies anymore, and then they don't hype them up anymore either. Like, they don't hype them up at all. But that Twister movie is so worth it. You guys go watch it. Go on a movie date with your hubby, your wifey, or your children. Take your niece, your nephew, take your mama. I don't know. It is so worth it. I promise you, it's really good. Yeah, they don't hype up the movies anymore, and it's because like, why is anybody gonna go and pay? Like it was me, hubby, and Junior went. Serenity and Jaden didn't want to go, and I stopped to get candies and stuff before we went to the movies. So I got 3 tickets, and then I paid for large popcorn, 3 large drinks, and nachos for hubby. And I think I paid like $80, which is like, what the fuck? Then they wonder why nobody even goes to these, like, you guys, the movie theaters by my house, it's like such a huge freaking movie theater. But obviously they're doing bad, bro. Like, there's not a lot of people going to the movies. That half of the, like in the daytime or something like that, they actually rent out the movies. There's like a big old space in there. Excuse me. They rent it out to the church. So it's like half church, half movies, which is kind of crazy, but yeah. I'm like, they must be doing bad that they need to rent out the space too, right? They must not be getting enough traffic that they have to rent out the space. But check out those movies. They're going to be really good. The Beetlejuice one too. But then again, I feel like the only downfall about the movies, like growing up, going to the movies and stuff, like sometimes I feel like they overdo it and they push it when it comes to the movies. Like, for example, Fast and Furious. Bro, how many Fast and Furious can they make? Like, I feel like after the 3rd one, it's kind of like, you lost me after this. It's fucking boring. Nobody cares. I'm not a fan of Fast and Furious anymore. After the 3rd one, I just lost interest. And then they don't make scary movies no more. I'm a huge fan of scary movies. Oh my God, a dead rat? What the hell? See, goes to show how freaking dead the movies are because of dead rat. Jesus. No, but I'm serious. I feel like nobody cares about the movies anymore. And one of my supporters yesterday was commenting on my post that they filmed the Twister movie in Oklahoma. And I'm like, dude, that's freaking cool. Well, I think that's pretty cool. But hubby works for the movies, you guys, like the Netflix films. And I'm always like wondering, like, I ask him what shows he's working on and stuff to find out where they're filming or what famous are there. But I feel like there's really not much famous people on Netflix. But anyways, I'm getting ready to go to the store. I gotta get a little bit of groceries for the week. It's been raining all weekend, so we didn't get to finish my fire pit. I've been really excited about my fire pit. You guys want to see so far what it looks like? It reminds me of literally camping, bro. Look. So hubby bought me an electrical gas, well, like a gas fire pit, but which is really pretty. I like it, except I wanted it to be like going camping vibes, you know, like make you feel like you're in the forest and shit like that. Like, I wanted real wood to burn, not for it to be like the gas thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the smell of the fire and to look at the freaking wood burning and stuff like that. So this is the one that hubby bought me. This one right here. He bought this for me for, I don't know, I don't know if it was Mother's Day or my birthday. Or our anniversary. He got that for me. So we've only used it twice last year. So then he made me this. So it's been raining a lot, so that's why he hasn't been able to finish it. But I'm super excited because we bought a bunch of white rock to put around on the outside, and then I'm gonna start building around it so we can like sit down around it. But I think that looks so, I don't know about you guys, but I love the way that looks. It just gives me going to the mountains and lighting a fire, and I love that shit. I don't know why, but I do. I hope one day to have a lot of freaking, like, have a house with a lot of land. And imagine having a huge ass freaking house with a huge backyard, and then you go to your backyard and there's a fire pit and a freaking little lake or some shit. Ooh, girl! And your man and your grandbabies are fishing and shit like that, bro. I would be so excited. I seen this reel on Facebook, actually. This lady saying, well, she was sharing like a video in her yard or whatever, and she put very blessed to have 10 acres, and she was recording all her land. And I'm like, bro, that's I would be grateful with even fucking half an acre or an acre, man, but 10 acres, that is so freaking awesome. I don't know why I cracked that out, like the corner of my lip is all cracked, and I don't know why. It's like, I think from eating too much fucking candy. I've been eating those the nerds, what is it, custards? I got so addicted to those. But anyways, you guys, I'm so excited for my fire pit, and then we're gonna build around it. Like, I have a whole little vision for it. And then on the other half of the yard, I want to get a pool. But have you guys seen like the DIY pools where they get like those big old pools and then they build around it and it looks like an actual real pool? I want to do that. I actually wanted to see if we could hire somebody to come and put a real pool, but I don't know if HOA would bitch about it. They don't really have a say-so for our backyard, but I know like it's a big old process to even build a storage little house in the backyard. You have to get permission and all this shit. So I don't know if they would even allow it here. But then again, when we were looking for houses, when we bought this one, because we don't rent, we actually are buying this house. When we were looking for our houses, there was a few houses that actually had pools in their backyard. Because with the whole water situation, they could be very strict. But it has rained a lot this summer. A lot. But I would like to do that. But I don't know. I kind of don't know about investing into all of that, because I don't know if we're going to stay living here or buy another house and rent this one. That's the goal, is to rent this house out and buy another house. I don't regret my house, but I feel like we rushed into it when we first got it. But oh well, you know, it's a good house. A decent sized house. Yeah, they build like a big old deck around it. I think that is so cool. So that's what I want to do. So we bought like all the rock that we used for the fire pit. We have a bunch of extra rocks. If you're on supporters, then you know what happened there. But we have a bunch of extra rock. So we're going to build like a little trail. And then hubby wants to put like the fake grass. Because I don't want to have put real grass, because we have in the front of the house, we have real grass, like a little area with grass, and there's so many ants, it's not even funny. It will happen, my friend. I hope so, man, because that's the dream. That's the dream, to have a lot of land and watch my grandbabies running around, and because most likely I'm gonna have my grandbabies living with me. I'm not sharing. I didn't even say I'm gonna have my grandbabies come and visit a lot. I dead ass said they're gonna live with me. My man's gonna divorce me before I even have grandbabies. Me planning shit like that. And be like, girl, what you mean? Oh, I'll go live on supporters in a while, and I'll share. But yeah, we went and bought 36 rocks, like for the fire. Those ones are specifically to build a fire pit, and we needed, going off of the DIY thing that I found, we needed 36, right? So that circle that you see right there, it's actually pretty big. It's a decent size. That's with 36 fire pit rocks. But when we left, we ended up with 140 or something like that. Yeah. So we have a bunch of extra rocks. Where's my little beauty blender thing? But that is the goal. Oh no, oh no, oh no, where is my thing? We don't want to be empty nesters. Same for me. I want my grandbabies with me too. Yeah, like I bless you, Jaden. I really want it's still a long time from now to have grandbabies. You never know. I might even have more kids myself. But that's the plan so far. I'm not going to be that kind of grandma that's like, no, they're your kids. I'm not watching them. Hell no. Bring them over. I honestly feel like when you have a big family, it's easier for you to want your grandbabies to be home with you all the time because you grew up with such a loud house when you have a lot of kids. Like, I have 4 kids, so them growing up was a lot of fighting and yelling, and my house was never quiet. Now, right now, listen. All you can hear is Jaden's TV, and Serenity's in her room. The older they get, the more they hide in their rooms. They don't even come out. And Junior's always in. The only ones that are mainly out of their rooms right now, this year so far, is Jaden and Junior, because he's 11 and Jaden is 6. But Serenity and Nate, they're always in their rooms. They don't really come out. Serenity just started being more of being in her cave. Nate's been like that for a while because he's 17. I gotta go get a cake for my stepson today, actually. I just realized that today's his birthday. So I don't know if I think we might go out to eat. I have no idea. And since he's staying with us, I gotta get him a cake. He's gonna be, I believe he's gonna be 19. I don't think he's gonna be 20. I think he's gonna be 19. I really don't know, to be honest. I gotta put powder all over, bro, because if not, ever since I gained weight, you guys, dude, I get so oily. I never used to have this problem where I would have to put any powder on my face. Just setting spray and I was good to go. But now that now that I love food, my son is 36, still waiting for a grandkid. Oh no, don't scare me like that. Well, look at, I have, from my mom's side, I have 2 brothers. I'm the only one with kids. It's like I had one for each one of them. From my dad's side, I believe one of my brothers has a little girl. I don't know if he had more kids, but I don't even talk to them. I've never even met this child. I don't know anything about him. They're kids. But yeah, so that's kind of like new. I tell my kids, like, you guys better give me grandbabies. And if I don't get any grandbabies, I'm going to be like that crazy lady. I'm going to be that crazy lady with the dogs. A bunch of little dogs with the stroller and clothes and matching outfits. That's gonna be me. I'm serious. Like, every time that I go to At Home or Marshalls or TJ Maxx, especially At Home, you guys, if you're looking for dog strollers, they have them there. I always get them and I'm like, I'm pretend like I have a fucking dog since I don't have a baby. I always said I wanted 5 kids. I'm only lacking 1. But anyways, I'm gonna go to, oh my God, what is your guys' opinion with this whole drama? I don't know if you guys seen this, but there's like a lot of drama going on recently on TikTok about the Hello Kitty resellers. Have you guys seen that? That there's a lot of people that are pissed off at all these resellers because they steal. They don't steal, they just go and buy all of the Hello Kitty freaking anything they have. And there's a lot of people that are like tired of that shit and pissed off because they go and they buy if they go and they see 5 Hello Kitty blankets, they take all of them and sell them for twice or 4 times more than what it's worth, which is crazy. And before anybody says, Chris, you do that, you take everything there is. Yeah, but I give it away. There's a big difference. When I go and I give it to my daughter, or if I find extras to give to you guys, I give it away. I don't even sell it. I give it away. So there's a huge difference between me and them. Because if you know, I don't sell it. I give it away. But anyways, there's a lot of people pissed off about it. And there's one specific store that everybody's mad at this one lady. I think in Cali, but I don't know what store it is. But they're all mad because I guess this lady goes and literally stays there all fucking day waiting for the shit. I'm like, bro, I'm already that lady. I dress my dog. Oh, how cute. Hubby wants to get me a Yorkie because one of his friends actually has Yorkies and they thought that the doggy was gonna have puppies, so hubby was gonna get one for me, but I'm afraid that my dog is not gonna be too nice. So Troubles is getting a little older now, so I'm like, well, we'll just wait because Troubles is getting older. But I honestly feel like Troubles wouldn't really do nothing to the dog because he is getting older. He's so much more calm than he was before, but who knows. I'm still like, I get a little nervous. Oh my God, Irene, are you nervous? I'll be sad. That's the only thing. Like, I don't mind all my kids being here. I don't want them to leave, or my oldest to leave either. So I don't know whenever he graduates from high school, I don't know what he plans on doing, but because he wants to go, he wants to join the Marines, which if he does, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. But he leaves and I still got 3 to go. But even at that, sometimes kids go and then they come back home, they don't even leave. No se van. I'm gonna put on bubbles because those other lashes are all smashed up. Or I think I should. Yeah. So I'm gonna wear bubbles. Bubbles. These ones are from Lowrider Girl collection. Oh, I keep forgetting. I need to call right now. As soon as I get off live, I need to make doctor's appointments for my kids because school starts literally in less than a month. And I need to get their vaccine shots and all that, the records and stuff. So I always try to make a doctor's appointment before school starts in case any of them is missing shots. I know my oldest is due for shots. These ones are bubbles. These lashes are mid-length, so you could actually wear these ones with your glasses if you wear glasses, like reading glasses, or your shades, like if you wear sunglasses in the summer. These ones are perfect for this collection, at least. The Lowrider Girl collection is perfect because they're mid-length. If you want longer ones, then you gotta look for the Smile Now, Cry Later collection. Those ones are a little bit longer. And they have some that are shorter length. Oh no, my back doesn't hurt anymore. It was just the first 2 days. By the third day, I was okay, but the day right after, I was hurting so bad. My back hurt so bad. Bad, bad, bad. But again, I didn't think I was gonna unload over 100 freaking rocks. I thought I was only unloading 30 some. And come home back with more baggage. Hopefully not babies. I tell my kids, like, you don't want to have no kids till after 25, then yeah. If possible, wait till your 30s. But then again, starting a family after 30 is kind of scary because sometimes it's harder to get pregnant after 30. So I say 25 is not bad, 26. To have babies. 25, 26 is not bad at all. I don't know which one's the one that sprays good. My sprayer is broken on that one. Luckily I got 2 of them, so I'm just gonna transfer it over here. My spray broke on it. I gotta buy a spray bottle too because for my hair because mine broke. Hi Kiko, what are you doing, girly? How's your summer going? Where is Hi Rubina. My Kathy, my what? My eyes getting watery. No. Oh, there's my freaking clips. I was looking for my hair clips. I have to go return some mirrors too that I bought for my bedroom. For my bedroom set, I need to return them, and I kind of don't know if I want to, but I want bigger ones for my room, for like each side for my nightstand, but they're gonna be so expensive, man. And these ones are cute because they literally match my bedroom set, but they're too small. They're like the vintage looking ones. And I don't want any gold ones or anything like that, like the ones everybody gets. The ones that I wanted originally, I found at Hobby Lobby. Look. I found at Hobby Lobby, but they were sold out, so now I gotta return them. But these are the ones that I found. And if they were bigger, they would be literally perfect for my bedroom set. I got 2 of them, one for each side of my room. But see how they're like vintage looking, how it's painted and stuff? See? But they're too small. They're not too small, but they're too small for my room. My walls are too big. So I gotta return all these back to freaking Amazon. And I found other ones, but those ones I paid around $60 for each one. But they're too small, so the ones that I'm gonna get that I want are they're like $100 each, dude. And that shit sucks because the ones that I really want from Hobby Lobby are around $60 each. But I can't find any. Hold on. Okay, all I need is my lip liner. Okay, Jaden, you ready? Put on your Crocs. Can you go bring my pink purse from upstairs, please? It's on the bed. My bag's upstairs. I'm gonna have to use what I got down here because I don't want to go get it. Oh, the movie I forgot to tell you guys. The mirrors are so cute, right? My bedroom set looks just like that. Like it's like the vintage thing. What? You're not going? Stop it. Thank you. It's like vintage looking. And I freaking love it so much. I love it because I like it a lot because it's like the whole Greek vintage looking thing. But you know what hubby said? Because the bedroom set, like, let's be real, if you buy any furniture at Ashley's, it's super expensive at Ashley's, right? Everything is expensive at Ashley's. And hubby, he really goes with the flow. Whatever I want, I get. He could really care less. He's very supportive. Whatever I want, he goes with it. But with this one, he said, if I would have known that you wanted a bunch of old looking furniture, I would have just took you to Goodwill. Because it looks like old. Like the paint is like between white and dirty white, I guess. But and then it has like a lot of paint. It kind of looks chipped, but it's a vintage furniture. And he's like, if I would have known you wanted a bunch of freaking old looking furniture, I would have just took you to Goodwill or garage sales because, girl, dude, because that bedroom set was so expensive, man. But I like it so much. Like, I told you guys I was going to show you guys once I finished furnituring it, which I'm not done yet. And then I ordered this cute ass comforter that looks very like vintage. It has like the ruffles in it. It's super cute. I got it on Amazon too. And they had a few different ones that look, you know how Amazon will carry 5 things that look the same, but they're all different prices. So you never know which one to get. So I didn't get the super expensive one because one of them was like almost $200. And I'm like, I'm not going to pay $200 for that. So I ended up going with a mid-pricey one. So it was a little bit under $100, the one that I got, because obviously I have a Kelly king size bed. So the price goes up on those, right? But when I tell you guys, it is so freaking soft. Oh my God, it's so worth it. But it looks like a vintage blanket, like I don't know, it's like supposed to be like a Italian style, like Italy style and stuff like that. I love it. But I thought it was so funny that he's like, if I would have known you wanted a bunch of old looking furniture, girl. And it's like, nobody wanted yeah, $200 is a lot. So that's why the one that I got was not too bad. But either way, even if I go on the cheaper route, king size, anything king size is still going to be a lot because it's such a big bed. But this one's perfect, you guys. I love it so much. All I had to do was put the mirrors, and then I need to get a new, I want to get like a rug to put underneath the mat, like not the mattress, but the bed frame. And then the only thing after that I need is I'm replacing my light, like my light that goes up here. I'm gonna get like a cute ass chandelier, but like not like a fancy one with like diamonds, or that it looks like it has diamonds and shit. I don't want one like that. Like, I want a vintage, rough looking one. If I could find one, girl, at a garage sale, that's what I want. Stuff like that, like old school looking. I just think it looks so cute. And hubby's taste is like the opposite of me. I like very old looking stuff. I don't like furniture that's brown. I hate it. Like, I don't know why my whole thing switched, my style switched on furniture wise. So like my vanity that I have right now, it's like that super fancy one with the diamond little freaking knobs from Vanity Impressions. And hubby got it for me. I love it, but I kind of wish like I would have gotten a vintage looking one. Which, at the end of the day, you guys, if you're going to start going live by doing makeup and stuff, don't invest a bunch of money on a vanity because nobody's even going to see it. Do you guys ever see my vanity? Don't spend thousands of dollars on a vanity. The only thing people sees is your background. Unless you do like a cleaning or a room tour, then they see your vanity. But if you're starting your page, don't worry about it. Stop spending thousands of dollars on vanities because honestly, nobody even sees them. And then they get all messed up anyways because all the makeup. Mine has like the glass countertop, like the top of my counter is glass. It's all scratched up from all the stuff I put on it. It's super scratched up. This lip liner is from Homegirl Movement. I don't remember the shade color, to be honest. I don't remember. Jaden's all waiting for me. Hubby's working in Santa Fe today, so he's not home. I gotta tell you guys about this movie that I watched. It's called... what is it called? Joe Bill or Bell? It's based on a true story. It's really sad, you guys. It's like, as you guys know, I always share, like, I've been sharing a lot of stuff. Like, anything that's true crime, I'll share with you guys. But recently, sadly, a lot of the topics of the true crime stories that I've watched is due to bullying, kids being bullied and committing, you know what, taking their own lives and stuff. So this movie's based on a true story as well. If you've ever heard the guy's name, it's sad, dude. So this man, his son was getting bullied in school because he was gay. His son couldn't handle it anymore, so sadly he went and took his own life. And then his dad was super, super depressed about the whole situation, that he wanted to do the same thing himself. But luckily he has another son, right, that kind of like interfered with his plans of taking his own life. And the son takes the GUN from the dad and goes back inside of the house. And then the next day, the dad's in the bed, really depressed, doesn't know what to do. And then finally, the following day, he wakes up and he's ready to go. And he tells his family, like, I know what I'm going to do. And his family is like, what? Like, what are you going to do? And he says, I'm going to do what Jaden would have wanted me to do. That's his son's name is Jaden, right? He says, I'm going to do what Jaden would have wanted me to do. He says, I'm going to walk in his favor and speak to a bunch of different kids or speak to whoever will listen to my story while I make my way all the way to New York City, because apparently New York City is basically where the son had said that whenever he got older, he said that that's where he was going to live, was in New York City, right? So his plan was like, I'm going to walk from right here and just start walking all the way home. Put on your shoes. Oh, they're backwards, Pa.
Mom.
Okay. You clean your face.
Can I go?
Yeah, I'm done. Look.
What are you doing?
I'm saying bye. We've been growing Jaden's hair out, you guys, because we're going to cut it all off, right? All of it? We're going to cut all his hair off, but I want him to have his sides long enough to be able to fade it for whatever we do. Show them. So look how long it is. It's so long already. So we're letting it grow out so that way when they fade it, it won't be all faded up here, because see how it's cut so high up. So if we let all of this right here grow out, then we can fade it a little bit lower, and then this could fade into the top part, since that's what we plan on doing that. But I don't know if he's ready. The plan was to do it now in the next 2 weeks, because he starts school. And he says he's ready, but I don't think he understands that we're gonna cut all of, like, the whole length off. Because he keeps saying, yeah, I'm ready to cut it. It'll grow fast, right? It'll grow fast, because he says the sides. And I'm like, no, dude, we're cutting the whole thing off, not just the sides. Anyways, so that's what the dad ends up doing, right? He ends up walking. And so from his hometown to New York City, it would take him exactly a little bit over 2 years. 2 years walking distance. And he didn't care. He said he was going to do it for his son. So he starts walking, right? And everywhere he goes, he'll go and he'll talk to, like, high schools, to counseling groups. He'll talk to whoever will listen to him. And he's doing it, like, kind of to make people see, like, we need to stop these kids from bullying each other, because it's causing kids to hurt themselves because they can't handle being bullied. And it's not okay to bully children that are not the same as other kids. If a child is gay, there's nothing wrong with that. Let them be what they want to be, but don't bully them like it's wrong. And it's sad to say that it's like that. The bullying is like the #1 problem in this world. And it's not even just children, because there's grown-ass adults that bully adults. But besides that, there's adults that will sit there, and even if you're hiding from a fake fucking account, they will sit there and talk down on other people's children because they have a problem with you. That's even worse, being a grown-up doing that. I don't give a shit if you're hiding behind a fake profile. If you're a grown-ass person hiding from a fake account, talking shit on a child, you're bullying them, you're fucking horrible. You deserve to go to fucking hell. And anything bad that comes upon you, you deserve it, because that's wrong. So the guy he does the walking, right? He's been walking for a long time, and if anybody reaches out to him, like, the cops kept kind of like stopping him and questioning him what he was doing, because they're like, what is this man doing? And he would explain to them. And then one of the last cops that he talks to, the cop tells him, like, oh, I've heard about you. And he was telling him that his son was gay too. And, like, they were just having a deep conversation. And the officer tells him, like, when was the last time you had a warm meal and a shower and stuff? And the guy is like, it's been a while. So the cop takes him, and the guy says, like, the dad says, I'll go with you with the condition that you're gonna take me right back at the same spot where you're picking me up. You gotta take me back because I'm not gonna take a few steps, like, I'm not gonna cheat myself out from me committing myself to walking every step to New York City for my son. So the cop takes him, you guys, and then a few days after that, the poor man gets ran over, bro. A freaking truck driver and a semi, he passes out while driving and runs over the man, and he dies, dude. It's so freaking sad. He dies. So the whole movie is based on his story and his son's story, because he passed away in honor of making awareness for his son of this whole bullying situation. And I'm just like, there is no way this shit is true. But no, for real, it's like, I went on YouTube and I looked up the dad, and sure enough, it was all over the news about him passing away due to getting ran over. And it wasn't something like, oh, they did it on purpose because they didn't like him or they didn't like his story. No, this guy actually, this trucker fell asleep while he was driving and ran him over, dude. How sad is that? Like, damn. Sorry, guys. I need to buy hair dye or dye my hair already, one or the other. Do the blonde or leave it. No, hombre. But it's such a good movie, you guys. If you guys want to watch it, it's like a 2-hour film. And it's just so sad because the little boy, all he wanted was to be himself, and sadly him being himself and being part of a cheerleading team caused a lot of people to, or these boys at school, to bully him and stuff, and it's sad. And that's like my biggest fear with Jaden, because clearly Jaden knows he's a boy. He plays with boy toys. He knows he's a boy, right? But the fact that he has super long hair like that, I feel like a lot of kids, that was my fear of him starting kindergarten, that he was going to get bullied because of his hair being so long. But you guys, like, I don't know. It's so crazy, bro, because it's literally like, that was my biggest fear, right? And, you know, for kindergartners, they have like a pre-day for them where you get to take them the day before school starts. And they meet their teachers, they find out where their desk is, and then you kind of guide them on how to get to their classroom and stuff. Well, when we were there, and you never know who's going to be there, right? Because you go out, there's like from 1 to 2, so you could go whenever. And whoever's there is who you see, right? And I was so nervous for him. And luckily, dude, when we got there, Jaden was sitting on his desk, and I was just trying to comfort him and make him feel comfortable that that's where he was going to be the next day. And then another little boy walks in to sit in another area, like right by him, and he had super long hair like my son. And I was like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus, because that made me feel so comfortable knowing that there was another boy in his class with long hair just like him. It made me feel so happy because I was so worried about him being bullied. And out of the whole year of him going to school, he only had one incident. He only had one incident where a student told him that he was in the wrong bathroom and to get out of the bathroom. But I was so pissed off about that. It was an older kid. Which I was really mad about that, because technically kindergartners are not supposed to be left alone to go to the bathroom or cafeteria or playground, anything like that. They always have to be with their teachers because they're so little, right? But apparently when they're on lunch, their teachers can't be everywhere, right? So for lunch, when they need to use the bathroom, they'll send them by themselves. Even though they're in the cafeteria, they still send them. And that's what happened. They sent Jaden to lunch. For lunch, he went to the bathroom, and there was older kids in the bathroom. And he said that one of the boys in the bathroom told him that he can't use that bathroom, that he was in the wrong bathroom, because he thought he was a girl. Oh, dude, I was so fucking mad. But after that, we never had any more problems like that. The teacher like made it a point to find out who it was and have a talk with them, because that's not okay. Like, just because they have long hair doesn't mean they gotta go to the girls' bathroom. Like, what the fuck? So my thing is, he's getting now that he's going to first grade, the teachers really aren't on them that much as kindergartner. Fuck, I can't find my curling thing, my mascara. So that's what I'm afraid of. So that's why I've been trying to tell him all summer, like, are you ready to cut your hair? Like, we're gonna cut it. And he says yes, but I don't think he really gets it. I don't think he really understands, like, what I'm trying to do. No, pues quien sabe. I don't know what happened to my mascara. Like, you know when something's right in front of your face and you still can't see it? I feel like that's happening to me right now. And I don't see it. Joe Bell. Yep, that's the name of the story. It's really good. It's really sad. Oh, sorry guys, I took off my light. What the heck happened to my mascara? I don't know what I did with it. No, pues no. How the hell did I lose it? Anyways, that one's really good. If you guys don't have nothing to watch, watch it. It's sad. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go like this because it's hot. Hotter than hot. I really feel like putting on like tying my hair, but I'm just gonna leave it. Okay guys, I will see you guys later. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. I need to get more stuff for my primer. This is my ears got so red. Jesus. It's maybe because I'm so hot. But this is my little makeup look. It doesn't look too bad, right? I try not to put on too much makeup because, bro, it's hotter than hot, man. Like, it's really hot. But I will see you guys later. I love you guys so much. Go watch that movie. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's really a really good movie. And yeah, are you ready? I will talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.